having this, I would say, kind of mixed bag of players from different regions can kind of help round out your roster, I feel like, and really give you an opportunity to succeed. The first map we're going to be seeing today is going to be Bind, a big surprise. It's Team Taimou starting us off here on defense with Angel on attack.
Interesting. Taimou on the brim. In the events we've seen him play in the past, Sova and Cypher, but because on-screen likes to play the Sova and Pit likes to play the Cypher, we're going to see a bit of a shuffle up. We talked about that before. On the opposite side, you've got the Breach back in play. We haven't seen much Breach. Actually, I don't think we've seen Breach once. Breach has mostly been replaced by the Omen play. So this is an interesting hero composition that more closely echoes what we saw during the beta stage and not necessarily during 1.0. But you can see we've already got an aggressive play coming out from Happy, who's fast on the flank. They've got an A-stack as a result. Happy's getting all the intel. Drops Angel on the lurk. Coming in on the backside of the play. Meanwhile, inside the site, soulcas going to pick off Artist. Bread Lotion, that would be Miss Rage. Dropping soulcas. So it is going to be a 3-on-3, but the spike can't be planted currently. They're trying to gain control. They've got to deal with Happy on the flank. Happy comes up with the dink shot, but can't follow it up. It's all down to team captain Taimou, currently up in heaven with just the classic to work with, and there's the mass port. Kind of saw it coming based on the positioning. They had no reason to try and stick towards the A site. He's going to try and get back over and stop this spike from planting.
I wonder if Happy just waited a little bit and tried to push in on the flank a little bit later. Of course, his team was starting to fall a little bit, but really appreciate the effort nonetheless. The rest of the team here for Angel are going to be hiding up an elbow. They'll swing together and succeed together as Yurii will be the one that finishes off Captain Taimou. First round going over to Team Angel. The attack probably feeling themselves a little bit. Artists even already locking in heavy armor and a Phantom. We're going to get cooking right away. So Taimou have a lot of work to do coming into that third round once they get their weaponry online. But if they can steal some away here, that would be kind of the name of the game, or at least knock down their economy and take some of these weapons away, because then Team Angel won't really have a lot to work with in the following round.
Artist looking for anything early on, spamming through the box. Not going to connect. On screen, rocking the shorty. The sawed-off shotgun inside the U-Haul. Molly going to come out from the brim. That'll be Angel tossing one out as they slowly creep up short with the spike in tow as well. Everyone moving up onto this A site. Yet again, you can see some aggression coming out here from the brim, pushing up close. That'll be Taimou on screen right around the corner. Has a target coming their way. Just barely gets the shotgun back around. The distance was starting to get concerning. Slow orb going down to prevent the pickup of the gun. On screen's just going to go for it. Doesn't really seem to care. Hip picking off Taimou. Down he goes. You've got the duel going Artist's way as well. Ignoring that player towards U-Haul and favoring the battle towards Heaven. Yurii with just a pistol trying to go through. This round's proving to be a little bit difficult, but Yurii ends up closing things out, bringing it down to just one. And that's Pit in sight, who does actually drop Artist. So a little bit of economic damage dealt there. Got a little scary because there was like just so much close range fighting and there was the shotguns in play, but it ends up working out okay for Team Angel.
Possibly too many shorty buys from the side of Team Taimou. You know, they are great at close range, especially when you're held up in U-Haul, but once you get out, there's a little bit too much of an open space for you to get your dueling game on. And for the side of Team Angel, they're allowed to at least keep some of their weaponry. And you're seeing they've got assault rifles across the board, so they can actually go toe-to-toe here with Team Taimou. And the buys that they had early on are quite respectable now, as we're seeing that third round be a little bit more even than what you and I are personally used to. And that's got to feel good for Team Angel.
Pit playing close to the window as the Cypher right underneath, waiting for the jump out. Trap right above. There's the Cyber Cage. The flash comes out from the brim. And they're just holding right now on the window, but now Pit's in a tough spot. Has to try and find a better position. Tries to jump up on top of the box. It's not going to work out. soulcas couldn't offer up the support in time. Does end up getting the trade at the very least. There was action towards B early on, but the spike is starting to filter off and head back towards the A side, where we have a now rotating in on screen going towards Heaven and the brim. Team captain Taimou joining him.
Really want to comment a little bit on how Artist has been playing. I mean, it's only been 3 rounds in, but he's playing very aggressively. Like, in that second round, he only had a recon bolt, he had no utility, and he just walked up into A site like he owned the place. And they're really feeling like they're doing the same thing here, not really respecting Team Taimou, I feel, a whole lot. Getting the spikes down, but on screen says, give me some respect, finds 2 quick kills. Gonna use the recon bolt as well to find out where that last player is hiding. Miss Rage gonna find one, as on screen does not really seem to spot her out. Artis, unfortunately, not able to duel things out here with team captain Taimou, and now it's all up to Miss Rage.
No hard feelings.
She's trying to get into position, manages to win the 1v2. A huge clutch coming in from Miss Rage, who calls herself Bread Lotion in game, which I kind of think is actually a better name in a weird way. It's just so bizarre. I mean, imagine cracking into a pro level of a game with the name Bread Lotion.
Yeah, that's don't really know. I mean, isn't that really just another word for butter? Is that just a synonym?
Yeah,
Is
effectively.
That, yeah?
There was a player back in like the day playing CS who ended up transitioning over to other games, other titles like Battalion, and I think also switched over to Overwatch for a bit. His name was Thug Waffle. I just always loved that name. Names like that are just so good. So I'm a big fan of this Bread Lotion name.
Pretty standard start here for Team Taimou. Unfortunately, maybe not the weaponry they would have hoped for. Sheriffs across the board. Going to be Hypey. He finds one. Taimou with the orbital strike will take down Artis. Pretty crucial member down. Happy as well with 1 shot on the Sheriff. Still a couple more members alive. It's 3 strong here for Team Angel. Still trying to break through towards this A site, but even if they decide to rotate over to B, there's a lot of tripwires, cameras, and utility that'll spot them out quite early on. So we'll see what they do with 50 seconds left.
I'd be scared of Happy with that Sheriff. Closely resembles the Deagle from Counter-Strike, more specifically older versions of CS. Happy switches to the Vandal, gets one. The ult's going to come out, the Hunter's Fury. In the meantime, Yurii drops team captain Taimou, brings things down to a 3-on-3. Time is starting to become a bit of a problem, though. Down to 35 seconds as they continue the push. They're going to have to fight against Happy, who's managed to find the 4K, starting out in U-Haul and shifting over towards the Cubby. It is a 3-1 start here for Team Angel, as Team Taimou is not necessarily struggling, just not getting off to a start that gets them winning rounds.
You know, if Happy gets an ace here with the Sheriff at some point in the tournament, doesn't even have to be today. What if it happens tomorrow? I don't like. I think that would just be insane to even think about, to even consider, to even try to put those wheels into motion. A lot of things would have to happen for that to occur. And for Happy, I feel like he's just trying to put on the best performance that he possibly can, especially since this is, I feel like, his first reveal in how he plays Valorant and how he competes, and to be a Sage player of all things. We saw how crazy Sage players can be. David P, Scream, and now Happy. See how he shapes up here. Happy already finding one, but quickly traded away. Hip. And Pit will answer back as well, as they're looking towards this B site.
Out of charges.
Bread Lotion again, that would be Miss Rage. On screen with the nice shooting, though. Completely negating the damage dealt by Bread Lotion. It's a 1-on-2. The ult is up. Popping the Neural Theft to try and spot out the positions of these players. Both players back in the hallway. So Miss Rage gonna reposition and just hold. There is time to play with, so she can use that clock to her advantage, but on screen's coming right around the corner, and there you go. It will be the round here for Team Taimou. Despite the clutch the last time around, it's not going to be good enough. And I gotta say, Miss Rage has a history of making great names. There was a team that she used to play on back in the CS days. She actually played with a friend of mine who's really good friends with her, Kristen Miha. The team was Make a Sandwich Yourself. M-A-S-Y. They call themselves Maisie. I loved it. So, like, as an abbreviation, you would never know. It's just Macy. But, yeah, it stood for Make a Sandwich Yourself.
Wow.
I loved it.
And, you know, to be quite fair, not only can she cook up some good names, she's second at the top, Team Angel, cooking up against, well, not against, but alongside some of the greatest shooters in Europe. So for That's pretty crucial, I feel like. The Rolling Thunder going to roll out that red carpet, looking towards this B site. Smokes are down. The Execute is looking to go through, but Team Angel on the Eco don't really have the weaponry to play. Pyth finds one already, but they'll still try to brute force their way through. Unfortunately, don't know what's on the other side. It's Taimou with a ghost, and he sends them all packing, as there's now just 2 more members left. One more will be found here down long, and it's all up to Miss Rage. Last one remaining. Shots are clean for on screen, and it's tied up 3-3, a flawless round from the defense.
Let's take a look at the buy and see what we have coming in here. It should be full from both teams. There's what we've been looking for, the operator play. When was it going to come out? We'll see an operator on both sides. Taimou, the operator here for Team Taimou, the team named after him, and Artis on the other side. Artis having some fun here with the sticker, the spray. I'm wondering how long it's going to be before we see that direct duel between both players. Taimou peeking from hookah, not going to spot anything early. You have the dart down on short that keeps the players from pushing out any further, waiting for that to disappear. Taimou is still going to hold hookah aggressively with that operator, mind you. It's an owl race. Both owls passing each other over on short. The attacking side owl makes it a little bit further after the defensive owl gets gunned down. A lot of shots being fired, but no damage being exchanged yet. There's the Hunter's Fury coming out, so finally some shots towards this attacking side. The Sage is going to get tagged, but not down very low. Ends up going for the heal, but at the very least it rips away the armor.
Revealing area.
Recon Bolt from on screen, trying to gather a little bit more information. That Hunter's Fury was almost too good to be true. They were all lined up there in the cubby. Now trying to push through. They'll get those smokes down for the Execute. Unfortunately, they're not quite covered completely, so the wall will go up, but unfortunately the smokes really were going to be the saving grace. A couple of cyber cages will go down, but pyth will find 2, takes them down. A crucial round for Angel to try to come back in. But it's all down to 3. The spike is down, and Team Taimou, they're nearing in. They're closing in. Pyth with 2, but Artis on the operator will find 2 for kills before he's taken down by on-screen. Miss Rage, the last member standing, will be taken down. As quite honestly, on-screen, he's been here before. G2 Brawl number 1, Brawl number 2. He's looking to make waves in the Valorant Invitational.
Nice start from on-screen here. 9-4 with 2 assists. Playing on that Sova role. Very experienced in competition for Valorant currently. Has competed in a lot of the, I don't want to say show match, but a lot of the invitational style cups. Obviously has history as well with G2 and the Brawl series, competing in both of those. Making it to quarterfinals and semifinals, winning 2nd in the Twitch Rivals Showdown in Europe. Definitely knows what he's doing. Long-standing FPS streamer and content creator as well. Here comes the push onto the site. soulcas playing right around the corner. His teammate on screen picking off Artis. Yurii is there with the Deagle as the Sage to try and solidify the site take. The wall does go down so they can go for this spike plant. They're trying to use the wall to go up over the top. I love the look. The wall now goes away, and Happy guns down Angel. It's down to 2, and now just 1. It's the Cypher. Stuck on the backside of the play. Miss Rage can't make much happen. Solid defense coming in from Taimou. A bit of a rocky start as it went back and forth, but it feels like Taimou is starting to kind of work out the kinks and feel a little more solid.
I have to say the standard A plant where you put down 3 smokes, you try to push in through U-Haul, or you have one of your attackers push in through U-Haul, and then you get the barrier orb as well to cut off the positioning between the truck and the rest of the site. I have a feeling that from what we saw yesterday, there's an opportunity for you to stand on the tower right outside showers and get a great look on the opposition trying to push through. I wonder if we'll see some of those defensive strategies come through here. So far, not going to be the case, just the standard retake when the site executes come through. But they're looking towards B this time for Team Angel. The Hunter's Fury going to pop for Artis. Unfortunately, looks in the wrong direction for the last and final shot, but at least tags one to get some info.
Happy changing positions. Happy's been playing over on that A site for most of this first half. but has now switched over towards the hookah. Nice peek coming in from Taimou. The quick flick to take down Artist. The res is in. Happy playing aggressive. Gonna find two inside hookah. That's the spike going down as well. The ult on long. The orbital strike. It's not gonna find any kills, but it'll at least slow things down. Happy going up on top of the wall. The timing just doesn't work out quite well, but on screen is there with the trade as there was a gap between the wall and the box. So when he came through the port, was able to peek out wide. It is now down to 2. It's Artist and Miss Rage facing off against 4 from Team Taimou.
30 seconds left on the clock. The operator will connect with Artist. Gonna try to get a second one through just in case somebody was looking for the refrag. Miss Rage gonna start to work her way up to try to get that spike. There's 2 in hookah. Around the corner she goes. On screen with 1, but pyth will deny that operator. Artist, I even believe he got rezzed that round, so in theory, had an extra opportunity to try to make ends meet, but it won't be the case. 6-3 is your score line as we continue on and have 3 rounds remaining in this first half. So far, so good here for Team Taimou. Like you said, I kind of agree, a little bit of a rough start, but now it seems that it is Team Angel that are not able to really put things together. And speaking of Angel himself, 0-9-3, bottom of the leaderboards, bottom of the barrel. He's going to need to put a couple of more kills under his belt if he wants to start to close the line.
Area.
On screen playing aggressively in the showers, not pushing up and grabbing that orb, sending the owl through. Again, I see a lot of this kind of interesting wall placement from Happy. Happy using the wall as a engagement tool instead of a defensive wall to slow down a push. On screen, gets aggressive in that shower yet again, peeking back in. Will take down Hip. Happy still up on top of the wall. Has one potentially around the corner towards short, but they're going to be moving away. They're all going through spawn, taking the wishbone back around towards the B site, where we've only got 1.
Unfortunately for Team Angel, they had to force up here on the round. Economy's not in the greatest spot, and with the last round of the half coming up soon, they definitely want to have a full buy for that. So forcing themselves here, if they win, they can potentially buy in the following round, but obviously going to try their best now, looking towards the B site. 2 already on the site. Happy rotating over from A early, thinking that this is going to be where the party's going to start. And hopefully you brought some dinner. That's going to be pyth that finds 1. Already the spike is down. They walk through the smoke. Artist will get punished. And it's pyth with the 3K. 1 more member remains. It's Miss Rage hiding up in hookah. It is Happy that'll take her down. Headshot after headshot across all members here. Team Taimou feeling a lot better at the start of the half.
Yeah, things have really turned around after they lost those first 3. They've managed to consistently stop Team Angel from finding really any success, struggling to even get spike plants in a lot of these rounds. Angel, of course, the in-game leader, the player we talked about coming into this, the guy was saying, hey, you know, as a legendary CS player, likely to see his skill transition over quite easily. Currently sitting on 0 kills and 10 deaths. Struggling right now, Angel is as the Brim. You've got Taimou getting aggressive with the operator on short, peeked the angle towards short, didn't spot anyone. Angel was there, but playing a wider angle than Taimou was prepared for. So Angel will be spared for the time being. Artist, he's got that scoped rifle as well, and he's slowly working towards the showers with it.
If any of you know or have heard Artist speak, you can really tell that he's a vocal player. Maybe not even calling the shots, but definitely vocal. So his presence might help improve Team Angel, or it might be their downfall. It's only hard to tell since we can't hear the communication line in the team. But so far, it's not been too well here for Team Angel. 3 rounds only in. But Artist opens up with the pick, and some of that solo hero play might be what saves Team Angel here. Looking for that next shot. Going to be looking through Tetris. Dinked him down to about potentially 50%, but on screen will take him down. Now it's the 4v4.
Taimou with the shot, taking down Angel yet again, who finally cracked that egg and got on the scoreboard. It has helped and brought things down to a 2-on-2. You've got Yurii playing the Sage, currently in U-Haul. Has to deal with Taimou, who's in the site, and Taimou's just holding the angle, aware of everything. In comes the res onto pyth as well from Happy. It's all up to Hip, who's in the showers. A quick 2-tap onto Taimou as they destroy the wall. 2 players survive. Spike will be defused. 8 rounds now for Team Taimou. like you said, at first, not exactly a bad start, just not a great one. They were going back and forth, trading rounds. It has been an impressive turnaround from Team Taimou.
Sometimes all you need is a little bit of time. We saw that tend to be the case in yesterday's best of 3 game. Sometimes you just need to warm up. Sometimes you just need to get cooking. And for the side of Team Taimou, I feel like that bacon is just right, ready for consumption. Looking like 2 operators potentially on screen, swapping back to the Vandal, but pyth will lock in that operator. Double op, something that I absolutely love to see. And actually triple op, happy with the operator as well. Gonna be looking down long. Unfortunately for him, no one's gonna bite that bullet. Angel finding, I think, his first kill of the game onto on screen, and now things are looking a little better here for Team Angel.
Yeah, I think that's what they really need, is Angel just needs to get himself in the game here, as he's been struggling in this first half. And as I say that, this is not going to be the round to see it. Taimou again besting the opposite side's team captain with the operator. 3 ults up at the very least for this attacking side. I do love the fact that we've got Rolling Thunder back in the mix. We mentioned it. We haven't really seen a whole lot of breach play being kind of supplanted here in the tournament thus far by Omen after the recent patch saw Paranoia become very strong. Teams have been favoring the Omen for that initiator role due to the skill base just feeling more comfortable. I love the attempt by soulcas trying to dodge that, but 3 bursts hit. Artis on point with the Hunter's Fury. You've still got Taimou backside with the operator. There's one inside showers. Cybercage goes down. Spam shot's not connecting. pyth is also up top, also with the operator. Nice. Gonna gun down Miss Rage and bring things down to a 3-on-3.
Happy here with the flank as well. Gonna look to try to get behind enemy lines. One gonna be already waiting for him in A short. Starting to swing around the corner, but Happy, quick reactions. Now healing back up to full. Artist trying to hold on to the site, but it's shot after shot. Operators galore from all possible angles. And Happy finishing off that last and final kill. Throwing his utility to the bank. That was the last and final round. A great half here for Team Taimou. Team Angel really need to re-strategize, rethink, reset, to be quite honest, in this next half.
A disappointing first half coming in from Angel, team captain. I don't want to harp on it, but I was expecting oh so much, and I just feel like we didn't get it. However, we talked about this yesterday. In the post-game interview with Kriya, he said Bind just didn't feel like his map. So it's a possibility that Angel just doesn't really feel comfortable on Bind. So I'm hopeful that he'll be able to turn things around.
Gonna be the name of the game. Happy, of course, on the opposite side. Alongside his team captain, Taimou. Most players on the team are in double digits when it comes to kills. Feeling really, really good about how this has been panning out so far. Looking to attack the B site, but quite honestly, they're a little bit more spread out. Just sending out the feelers, see where the enemy team is playing. Pretty committal push here from Happy, looking to get up into Hookah. Behind the box is going to be Miss Rage, but Yurii will get the refrag, and now down to the 4v4.
Enemy mark.
There's the dart going in. 2 players on the site spotted here by the Owl drone from on-screen. A rotate over to A would be advised currently, with just 1 player currently playing defense. It's the Sova. It's Artis, currently in U-Haul with the Ghost. They're starting to group up in showers. A recon dart not really going to give him the intel he needs. However, the lack of noise has resulted in a rotate already. 2 players already shifting towards the A site. You've got the Brim and you've got the Breach starting to get into position. They come out of showers. The bomb buddy's going to go through the smoke, giving away the position to the player in backside. Artis catches one coming up short, does get into a gunfight. Ends up down on 52 HP, backing off, waiting for the team to get into position. It's a 4-on-4 post-plant retake, only 1 on short. The positioning here for the Sova is not great. So on-screen swings wide, knowing that his time is short. Can't make much happen. soulcas there with the trade, though, as a lot of the players have shifted over to short now. Hip taking things back and forth, back and forth. We finally come down to 1. It's pyth, and pyth cannot get the best of Hip, who finds a 3-piece on the round. A pistol that Team Angel desperately wanted to pick up.
I mean, it all came down to the wires, you know, so for the side of Team Angel, they can at least sleep a little bit better at night knowing they're starting off this second half with a win. Going to be moving on to, of course, the force buy, where they spend as much as they possibly can. Hopefully some of these weapons will carry over on into the third round. We're seeing Hip here with a Phantom, definitely a weapon that he wants to keep, as well as a Bulldog. We talked a little bit about how we feel like it's more of a SMG than a rifle, but still definitely a part of the assault rifle family. Unfortunately, just maybe the ugly duckling.
Right there.
I don't know. It's kind of like the Galil or the FAMAS in Counter-Strike. It's not that it's useless. It's just not as good as the other rifles. The burst fire actually can sometimes be a bit satisfying.
Yeah.
But
when you ADS, yeah.
Yeah, it can be a little bit satisfying. The smoke's down in showers. We'll push team captain Taimou back just a bit. Again, they're on just pistols here as they wander in towards the B site, getting closer and closer to the 3-player hold. Miss Rage wants to go up into that cyber cage and take the fight straight to their face. There's only one actually on long. It's just the Rays. They're actually starting now to rotate to a different position. The nice nade in towards Cubby. It would be great if there was anyone there, but there isn't. As they begin to move back towards short. Slow and steady, the name of the game. 45 seconds left, and we haven't seen much action yet.
Oh, Angel gonna find one through a little bit of a chaotic push. They'll still force their way through and try to get that spike down as soon as possible, but Team Angel are still on the site and they're looking to fight valiantly. The Molotov also going to take down the spike planter. Soulcas, he's gonna find one, but it may be too little too late as there are 4 strong here for Team Angel. It's gonna find one with the Phantom, and Yurii as well will follow suit. The defuse will come through. Pretty simple round for Team Angel. We'll see how Team Taimou are going to start their return here with the full buy in the upcoming round.
One of the things that I feel like people maybe forget about Brim is that stim pack. That stim pack can actually be really strong if played in the right position. And one player I've seen use it really well on this map on Bind, a player that was playing with Team High Ground, his name's Sharky. Sharky would drop the stim pack on U-Haul. He was almost like a brick wall. You couldn't get past him. And if you ask other North American players about him and the way he played during beta with that stim pack, absolutely ridiculous how good he was with that. Through the smoke goes Taimou. Angel says no, but there's a quick trade out coming in from soulcas, spotting the tracers and taking him out of the equation. Aggressive in showers his artist. That'll be an upgrade as well as strong position based on the push coming through. The orb going to be picked up as well before the spike goes down. So a little bit of an extra push there for Team Angel gets them a strong advantage in the round. 4 on 3. The spike's been planted. Everyone else coming through from spawn.
Ooh, artist looking for a cheeky little recon bolt, trying to get a little bit more information on the site. It'll be sent soaring as the rest of the team now going to start to push in. The barrier orb going down. This retake super crucial here for Team Taimou. Boost coming in from Happy as he's looking to get up and over the truck. Have a little bit more of a higher leverage point. It's going to be Artist that takes down on screen his alter ego, but from behind they're getting pinched from all sides. Happy going to find one. He's going to find 2. One more member remains. Happy with 4. Happy, are you kidding me? Beautiful round from Team Taimou, and the spike will explode.
That felt like it really should have been around for Team Angel. They had the 4 on 3. They had at least some split positioning. Potentially sending one through short would have made that a little bit different. Then they have the crush, the pinch, all sides coming together and squeezing out the site, a chokehold around that A site. But with so many players coming in through spawn, they only had to worry about the one player in showers, and they already knew that that player was there. That was the Sova artist. Happy, great play coming out here for Team Taimou. As we see them again picking up around and now pushing to double digits. We saw a brief push, a small push, just a moment. We thought, Team Angel, this is their time to shine on the defense. But again, even if the half plays out as it already has, a few rounds for Team Angel, 1 round for Team Happy, it's just, or Team Taimou, excuse me, it's just a matter of time before they close things out and hit that 13th round. Early on, we're going to see them go towards mid, try and get control of the hookah. area over on the B site. You've got 3 players playing here yet again. They've done this pretty consistently, playing 3 players on this B site. You've now got a 4th coming over as well. They're pretty much expecting this B play to be a commit coming in here from Team Taimou, and that might very well be the case. They've already got 2 players out long. Taimou will at least pick up 1 after soulcas goes down. There's the flash coming out as well. They are not going to connect. On screen drops Artist, but Hip bringing things right back around. The ult's going to come in towards Hookah as well, but no one actually in that position, and the spike is back behind the play. With the Cypher currently on the A site, there's a possibility for them to rotate back around and head towards that A site.
Yeah, pretty smooth call there, and they'll find that that A side really uncontested for them, starting that push through. On the opposite side, it is the Breach player pushing in towards A. They'll be quickly taken care of by pyth, and now a late rotation from the rest of the members. Going to find themselves in an awkward position, the 2v3, having to push in together from the same angle. See how they make do of the situation. The Recon Bolt going to try to spot them out, but they'll push in from heaven together. That leverage will give them enough height to see who's in the site. Unfortunately not. Now dropping down, it is Angel leading that charge. Barrier Orb going to be shot down, and gonna check around the corner. It's Happy that's going to find one. Yurii will trade him out. Still the 1v2. The tracking dart going to make things a little bit more difficult, knowing exactly where he is on screen, taking him down, and we are 1 round away here for Team Taimou to get to match point.
At some point, we'll have to get the spike.
Team Taimou very close to closing out the first map. Their map selection, mind you. Again, we talked about it. In interviews yesterday, some of the players had mentioned, you know, Bind just doesn't feel like comfortable territory. They feel better on Haven. And you know what? Even some teams feel great on Ascent. Maybe even Split. Happy with the 20 bomb, though. 20 and 9. We talked about it. We were curious what we were going to see from Happy. Well, now we know. The peek out from Hookah works out nicely for Hip, as Happy, the player we were just praising, gets bested by a pistol, no less. Taimou picking off 1 with the orbital strike. soulcas going to go through the smoke on short. Down goes Angel, and that's the A site now completely lost. The spike, though, behind the play, and that's a big problem as Hip has now pushed up, found a Vandal, and dropped the spike, can call it out to his team, and they can actually try and scoop up control of the spike, continue to hold it. The tripwire is being picked up by the Cypher, I believe, on their way over towards mid, but they need to get here fast. There's the ult coming out. I love the awareness. Trying to buy time here is Hip, waiting for his team to get into position.
Pretty much using all of the utility in the kitchen sink just to try to make sure that the market is clear. Still 1 member on the opposite side, and we're seeing soulcas approach from the hookah location to try to get that flank cooking. But there is a member laying in wait around the corner. We're seeing Hip's perspective here. Yurii will take care of the lurking Raze players. Still 2 more members remain. pyth and Taimou cleaning up 2 of the neural theft as well. Going to find out where that last player is. It's Miss Rage. And unfortunately, appearing from the smoke will cost her her life. Match point here for Team Taimou. Team Angel, of course, they've got the opportunity to buy here. Artist with the operator. This is their last-ditch effort to really make a mark, or else Team Taimou will slip away with the first round, first map win, rather.
You know, as much as we talked about Happy, pyth also having a great game, 17 and 8 with 6 assists, 16 and 11 coming out from on-screen. Really, I mean, soulcas maybe not having a fantastic game currently at 8 and 12, but why would you need to? The rest of the team is doing all the work. It doesn't matter. Here comes the potential final round as they get aggressive. I understand the play. They try to take the fight straight to them, and it doesn't work out so well. Artist has to try and recover now with the recon dart going to get taken down. pyth coming through showers. There was no additional protection. One of the few kills they got also gone as the res has come through. Now Hip coming in from spawn, spotted out pretty quickly. It's down to the last remaining player here. It's Bread Lotion, aka Miss Rage, and a 1-on-4.
Tall task ahead. Probably hope you worked out the shoulders in the morning, because you're carrying your team right now at this point, or at least come out on top. 1 kill gonna come through, but Happy will be there with the refrag. I must say, it didn't really feel like that much of a convincing win, as it really just felt like Team Angel were trying